So on the first one, number 1, it says, what is the volume of the sphere? And it has a radius
5.
of 5. Oh, you have a good, yes, that is 5. You cannot really see that, yes. So it's 5 millimeters. Right. Okay, so then we need the volume of the sphere. So the formula is volume equals, and then is 4/3 pi, and then the radius is 5, so it's 5 millimeters, and this is cubed. So all we have to do, and they want the answer in terms of pi. So all we have to do is just on the calculator put 4/3 and then 5 to the 3rd power. So the volume is 166.67 pi and then cubic millimeters. What is that word? No? Okay. Like that. So for the surface area, this is just 4 pi r squared. So the surface area of that sphere would be 4 pi, and then it would be 5 square. So it's 25 times 4, which is 100. So the answer would be 100 pi and then square millimeters. And that's the answer. Questions about surface area or volume of that? So good. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and try number 2. Give me the surface area and the volume of those two. Of number 2. It's a 16. How do you see that? I can't see anything. Oh my God, yeah. It is a 16 centimeters. And 16 centimeters is from side to side. Okay. You want to go to the hundreds if they don't specify what
So it would be 67.
place to round it up to. Yes, so it would be 0.67. So for the surface area, it's 256 pi square centimeters, and the volume is 682.67 pi cubic centimeters. Yes, okay. Now, what about when it's a semicircle?
You should divide it by 2.
You just divide the answers by 2. That is right. But now, how about the piece on the top? Because, and by the piece of the top, I'm talking about this circle here. Because that's part of the surface area, isn't it? So to get that, you need to get the area of the circle. And here the radius is 2 feet. So when we're looking for the surface area, so its surface area is 4 pi, and then it's 2 feet square. Well, actually this is, square. And then plus the area of one circle. So this is divided by 2. And then the area of one circle, which is pi, and then 2 feet square. Everybody okay with that? So when we have 4 pi 2 square, it's just like basically 2, right? Plus 1 more, so it's going to be like 3 circles together. That's what it is. So when you simplify that, by 2, I divided by 2 because it's just a half of a sphere. So the formula says 4 pi r squared for the complete sphere to be covered up. But since this is just a semicircle, I need to divide it by 2. So that takes care of, by dividing by 2 of this section, which is the semicircle. And then the top portion, which is the circle, is with the second part, which is this right here. Okay, so what did you get for when you get this here? 4, 2, that would be 5. Did you get 5 pi? For the surface area. Yeah. This is
4 times 4.
Yeah, so this right here is half of it is 2, right? And then 2 times 4 is 8. And then, and 2 more, well, and 4 more, it was 12. It's 12. Yeah, so the answer should be 12 pi, and this is square feet. And you just put that on the calculator. 4 times 2 squared divided by 2 plus 2 squared. and that should give you the 12. Everybody okay with the surface area of that hemisphere? Now for the volume, see on the volume, in that case is just half of the volume and that's it. So volume, it's 4/3 pi, and then the radius, which is 2, and then cubed. So it's 8 times 4 is 32 divided by 3. So did you get 10.67? Yes. 8 times 4 is 32, and then we divide it by 2. So divided by 2, 5.33? Yes. So the volume is 5.33 pi, and then it's cubic feet. That's right. And that's the answer. Questions about how to get the volume or the surface area of the hemisphere? So far so good. Now for number 4, now they want me to find the radius and they're giving me the volume of the sphere. So if I need to find the radius, I need to work it out backwards. That's right, Brandy, yes. So the volume formula, it's, let me put here volume. And the formula is 4/3 pi radius cubed. So I'm looking for the radius, right? So since I need to get rid of the 4/3 and then the pi, or I can get rid of the pi and then the 4/3, whichever way. I think it's better to get rid of the pi, right? Let's get rid of the pi first. So we divide both sides by pi, and that way we don't have pi anymore. How do I get rid of the 4/3? I can divide by 4/3 or multiply by the reciprocal. That's right, Efrain. So the reciprocal of that would be 3/4. So it's like multiplying all of this by 3/4. So multiply with the calculator 7,776 times parentheses 3 divided by 4. That is right. So it's 5,832. We still have the cubic inches, and we still have the r cubed. Okay, so far, God bless you. So far, I already, deleted that 4/3. So now the question is, how do I get rid of the third, which is, if it's a square, it's a square root. But if it's cube, it's going to be cube root. All the roots exist, yes. So you get the cube root in this case.
What if it's the exponent is 4, then what is it called?
Fourth root, fifth root, and so on and so forth. Yeah. So when you get the calculator, you're gonna go to math, press math, and then you're gonna choose number 5. Okay, but first you need to put the root that you're looking for. So, oh, it's already number 4. That's a good, yeah. So whenever it's a different root, you can just put the root and then number 5, and that will give you whichever root you want to, okay? So number 4, thank you guys. And then just put the number, 5,832. And did you get a whole number? Yes, that would be what? 18. So the radius is 18, and the cube root of inches cubed, the cube cancels with the cube root, and that is just inches. So the radius is 18 inches, and that's it. Questions about number 4? So far, so good. Great. God bless you. Okay, so now number 5. Find the surface area. So let me give you a chance to work on 5 and 6. We're going to find surface area and volume. Let's find both of them, okay?
Oh, for both of them?
For both of them. For 5 and 6, let's find surface area and volume of those two. What are the numbers? The numbers, yes. Wow, you can see. I don't see anything. No. This is 7 inches.
And then 20, right?
And the other one is 20 from side to side. And it's 20 meters. Like that. Okay, so let's work on those two. We have surface area is 196 pi square inches. Volume is 457.33 pi cubic inches, right? Everybody okay? Now, Joel, What about number 6, the surface area? What do you have?
Surface area, I got 400 pi meters squared.
Meters square. And last but not least, Marco Calgo. How about the volume? What did you get for number 6?
1,333.33 pi meters cubed.
That is right. Everybody got the same thing? Yes, wonderful. So that is surface area and volume of spheres. And as all the other ones, you just need to know the formula and be able to manipulate the formula, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and now move to the second part. So